What if I told you the most popular of exercise is actually destroying your core? Yep, that move you've been grinding out every day might be the reason your ABS aren't showing up the way you want them to. But don't worry, I've got you. Today, we're breaking down 5 core exercises that actually work. And stick around because at the end, I'll reveal a surprising movement that secretly works your core every single time you do it. Let's go. So here's the deal. Most people have no idea how to train their core properly. They think they need to crank out endless sit-ups or fancy Instagram-worthy routines to get a strong, defined midsection. But that's completely wrong. The truth. A lot of the so-called best of exercises aren't even targeting your ABS the way you think they are. Instead, they're overloading your hip flexors, straining your lower back, or doing absolutely nothing except making you feel exhausted. You know what's worse? Training your core the wrong way isn't just ineffective, it can actually hurt you. Weak core? Say hello to back pain, poor posture, and a serious lack of strength in almost every other exercise. Whether you're lifting weights, playing sports, or just carrying groceries, your core is the powerhouse behind it all. If it's weak, everything else suffers. But don't worry, we're about to fix that. Let's talk about the real solution. To build a rock-solid core, you need exercises that actually engage all the muscles in your midsection, not just the ones that look good in the mirror. A strong core isn't just about aesthetics, it's about performance. It's the key to lifting heavier, moving better, and even preventing injuries. And the best part? You don't need endless crunches or painful back-breaking movements. You just need the right exercises, done the right way. Let's break it down. Exercise number 1, the plank, your core's best friend. The plank. Simple, yes. Effective, absolutely. This is one of those rare exercises that targets your entire core at once. And let me tell you, holding a proper plank is a real challenge. It's not just about staying still, it's about bracing your core, keeping your body in a straight line, and engaging every muscle from your shoulders to your toes. Why is this so powerful? Because it builds true core stability. That means no more wobbling during squats, no more lower back pain when deadlifting, and no more struggling to stay upright when doing basic daily activities. Your core is like a natural weight belt, and the plank makes sure it's tight, strong, and ready for action. Exercise number 2, the L-sit. ABS of steel, no equipment needed. The L-sit is one of those exercises that looks simple until you actually try it. Sitting down and lifting your legs off the floor. Easy, right? Wrong. This move is brutal on your core, and that's exactly why it works. The L-sit forces your entire midsection to stay engaged, keeping your ABS under constant tension. And here's a bonus, it also improves flexibility, hip mobility, and upper body strength. Most people don't even realize how much their core is involved in simple movements like this. But once you start working on your L-sit, you'll feel the difference everywhere, especially in your lower ABS, which are notoriously hard to train. Exercise number 3, the dragon flag, the real core test. Ever wondered why Bruce Lee had ABS that looked like they were carved out of stone? The dragon flag was one of his secret weapons. This move is one of the toughest core exercises out there. It's not just about lifting your legs, it's about controlling your entire body while keeping your core engaged. The dragon flag forces your ABS to work overtime to stabilize your spine and resist gravity. The best part? It builds insane core strength that carries over into everything else, whether it's lifting heavier weights, running faster, or just standing taller. If you want ABS that actually perform, this is the move you need. Exercise number 4, the AV wheel rollout. Core strength like never before. You've probably seen an AV wheel before and thought, that looks easy. But let me tell you, this tiny piece of equipment is one of the most brutal core tools ever created. Rolling out might seem simple, but it requires total control. If your core isn't strong enough, your lower back will start screaming at you. That's because this movement forces you to resist spinal extension, exactly what your core is meant to do. And the best part? It directly translates to real-world strength. Want to lift heavier? Sprint faster. Protect your spine. The off-wheel rollout has you covered. Exercise number 5, sprinting, the hidden core builder. Wait, sprinting. What does running have to do with core strength? Everything. Think about it. Every time you sprint, your core has to stabilize your entire body at high speeds. Your ABS, obliques, and lower back are constantly engaged, working to keep you balanced and powerful with each stride. And here's the best part: sprinting burns fat like nothing else. That means you're not just building core strength. You're also revealing your ABS by shedding the fat that's covering them. It's a win-win. The ultimate core secret: engage your core all day long. Now, here's the real game changer. You don't actually need any of these exercises. Yep, I said it. The real secret to a strong core: keeping it engaged during everything you do. Every push-up, every squat, every single movement. If you keep your core tight, you're training your ABS without even realizing it. Your core isn't just for workouts, it's for life. Whether you're walking, picking up groceries, or just standing up from your chair, if you consciously engage your core, you're building strength all day long. It's like getting a free-of workout with every movement you make. The big mistake: why sit-ups are actually trash. You might be wondering, why didn't I mention sit-ups? Because they're one of the worst core exercises you can do. Sit-ups mostly target your hip flexors, not your ABS. And the worst part? They put a ton of stress on your lower back. Repeated spinal flexion from sit-ups can lead to injury over time, especially if you're already dealing with back pain. Instead, try hollow body holds. They're like sit-ups, but smarter, safer for your spine, better for your core, and way more effective. One last surprise: the pull-up is a core exercise. And now, for the big surprise, pull-ups are secretly one of the best core exercises you can do. Yeah, you heard me right. Every time you do a pull-up, your core has to work like crazy to keep your body stable. Your ABS, obliques, and lower back are all engaged throughout the movement. So if you've been skipping pull-ups, thinking they're just for your arms and back, think again. You're leaving serious core gains on the table. Alright, let's wrap this up. Forget about endless crunches and gimmicky workouts. If you really want a strong, functional core, focus on the right movements: planks, L-sits, dragon flags, off-wheel rollouts, and sprinting. And don't forget, the best of exercise is keeping your core engaged in everything you do. Want more game-changing fitness content? Subscribe to Simple Workout Space and start training smarter today.